Hello, my name is Bovana, and I'm talking about why ODD is not a valid disorder. ODD stands for Oppositional Defiant Disorder. This is where children are defiant towards their parents, guardians, and those in authority. And they are often hostile, aggressive, and even violent towards those in authority. Some may say that this is a valid disorder because there are symptoms and signs that point to a child having ODD, but there is no known cause for ODD. There is no biological markers or genes that point to a child adapting ODD. There's nothing hereditary that says you can inherit this from your parent. There's no known cause. There are developmental theories that believe that a child that is developmentally disabled can have ODD, but there is no solid connection. So I believe that ODD is not a valid disorder because there is no known cause. ODD is considered a disorder, but the FDA has not approved any medication for this disorder. In order for a child to be able to take medication for ODD, they have to be diagnosed with another mental illness where the medication can help with the symptoms of ODD. For example, ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, is commonly diagnosed with ODD. In order for a child with ODD to take medications such as Abilify and Risperidone, which have been shown to help those symptoms and channel some of those behaviors. So I believe that ODD is not a valid disorder because it needs a diagnosis of another mental illness in order for medication to be prescribed. A child with ODD displays negative behaviors, and it is the parent's responsibility to correct those negative behaviors and allow the child to know what is acceptable and what is not acceptable in society. Children who are not corrected in their erroneous ways will continue to act out. If they act out past the young developing ages and past the preteen years, it is considered ODD. But if a child goes uncorrected for years, they will think that their negative behaviors are acceptable when they're not. So ODD is simply the absence of parents and guardians correcting their children when they're doing something wrong or displaying negative behaviors, allowing the child to think that their behaviors are acceptable when they're not. Some cases of ODD have shown that children are only mirroring the behaviors of their parent, guardian, or those who have raised them. Children are like sponges. Wherever they are, whoever they're around, they are very easily able to adapt to those surroundings, and they are very impressionable to where they mirror the actions that are going on around them. So again, parents need to be positive examples and correct their children when they're doing something wrong so that they know that that behavior is unacceptable. So ODD is simply the absence of parents taking their children's negative behaviors seriously and being able to show them that there are positive ways to go about getting what they need and getting what they want. So ODD is not a valid disorder. ODD is simply the absence of parents doing what's right by their children.